Hey.
Bring it in more. Bring it up.
I know.
Okay, you good?
It's a little close.
You good? Okay.
Snoopy, what was that? Monsters.
Snoopy is on the air and not being controlled by Apple anymore.
Ugh,
Did you hear about that?
No.
So,
yeah, I heard about that.
well, in case anyone else hasn't heard.
Oh, we're recording?
Apple apparently has the full rights
Fuck Apple.
to
You know how much I hate that.
peanuts.
Right? Bill Gates dies.
Bill Gates has nothing to do with Apple.
He did.
At what point?
Oh, Steve Jobs. I hope
There you
Steve
go.
Jobs dies.
Oh, he's already dead.
Well, I hope he dies again.
You talking about Tim Cook? The new guy in charge?
Timothy Oliphant.
What? He's awesome. Yeah, so Apple has the rights to Peanuts, and what they were doing is they were exclusively airing...
They were being what Apple usually is, a bunch of communist dicks.
They were exclusively going to air Peanuts Thanksgiving, and Charlie Brown
Halloween.
Christmas, and Halloween exclusively on Apple.
Bunch of fudge packers.
But people complained enough, and now it will be on PBS.
Yeah, so that
Commercial free, at
So
least.
children, it will tell you that if you do complain enough, you'll get what you want.
Karens of the world unite.
No, I'm just pissed off about it because, and I was one of those
It's
complainers.
like a giant union.
Because the way I see it is this is something that should be part of like public domain.
Americana.
You know, Charles Schultz, you know, anti-Semite, but
Basically.
but you know,
Reportedly, I should
but, you
say.
know,
Allegedly.
Linga-linga. What episode is this, by the way?
Oh, I don't
83?
remember. I don't know. I mean, are you okay since being back from
Oh, we have to talk about. I know we'll talk all about that, so don't worry.
So-
But yeah, so episode 83 of the Better
Sure.
Half podcast. I'm Frank, and that's Larry.
Yep. Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
And we have a special guest star, Snoopy, my dog. Say
What's
hi,
up, Snoop?
Hello, everybody. My name is Snoopy. Go off yourself. Okay.
Snoopy also is Snoopy an anti-Semite?
No.
Okay.
Snoopy's a good dog. He loves everybody.
Oh.
He's my best friend. I missed him the most, actually.
Really?
Yeah, out of everybody, yeah, he's the one
That
I
I
miss the most.
trust me, I can completely
The
understand
more
that.
I hang out with humans, the more I like my dog. Anyway, yeah, well, where we left off, yeah, that's enough on the Apple talk. Fuck Apple. Eat an orange. Where we left
Waka
off,
waka.
I was actually on my way back from D.C.
Yes, we're gonna play this up. Yep.
with the election night. Very interesting. I was able to listen to everything on the plane.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, and boy, did he sound distraught. Now, I want to clear one thing up for the record, okay? Yes, I did have an abundance of Gino's pizza rolls.
Okay.
No, I did not finish them, and I did not take the plate. I'm not going to say who did it. She had a show on ABC, and she was recently kicked off Twitter. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not saying her name might sound like Joanne Har.
Okay.
So
She don't even use that last name anymore.
what is she using?
I have no idea. She's like a share type situation.
Yeah, I guess. Or Madonna.
Probably one of our best episodes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, although I didn't enjoy the outcome, but you know.
Well, the outcome apparently still is up in the
still
air.
up in the air.
Will we get a call from him today?
I don't know.
Okay.
Depends on how much I've had to drink. So
To the point where I get every week I get an update of like downloads and everything from the Spreaker page.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You never told
Nah,
me.
it's because it's usually the numbers aren't worth it to share. But
What are
this
our total
one,
downloads?
Hold on, this one though I don't have it in front of me. The email said like normally it will be like up 25 downloads, down 75 downloads. This is for all the shows all together.
Okay.
This week, if I read my email correct, it said it was like up 500 and something downloads.
That's great.
And I'm pretty sure it's probably because of ours.
That's pretty damn awesome.
I think. Because Retro Gamers gets no legs besides the normal 7 people who listen.
We got a few like extra likes and views on our Facebook page. So
I've gotten a couple of...
I have to assume that had to do with it.
I've got a couple of external... It was one of your best shows.
You know, I don't have... I got one Facebook message from our good friend Rob from Chicago. Bang Bang, who said he very much enjoyed it. I don't have it on my phone, but I guess I could look up things
Okay, fair enough.
on my laptop.
How's
But
your battle with the Rockefeller Christmas tree?
I sent him some texts today.
Oh, did you?
So because I didn't know if he was gonna keep posting, but
The very sad-looking Rockefeller Christmas tree.
So what happened was someone on Twitter basically created the real Rockefeller Christmas tree handle.
That's the only good thing about Twitter is the parody accounts.
Yes. I forgot to send him that one. So. So he has an account. I actually happened to be on it because the last thing I checked.
So long story short, the Rockefeller Christmas tree, very sad-looking Charlie Brown tree,
right? Exactly.
Back to Peanuts.
So what happened was, he wrote back to me. So this guy's great. So originally, what happened was they found that owl. Snoopy, where you going? You're going to knock over the microphone. Owl? They found an owl in the
tree.
In the tree.
I didn't know this.
Yes, they found an owl in the tree, and
after they delivered it.
After they delivered, they unwrapped it. There was an owl living inside the tree.
That is awesome.
So
it's Christmas vacation.
Yes. So someone goes, "Oh my God, that poor tree could have been crushed." So, that poor owl could have been crushed. Yeah. So I wrote that that horrendous tree should be crushed.
Okay.
I'll have to find I'll try and find
Snoopy. What are you doing?
I'm just resting. You're resting. I don't
Good Lord! You want to come over here? It's a bigger lap.
You bastards. What is this on Twitter now? Has stories on top now?
I have no idea what's going on.
Hold on. I don't want to add a story. Oh, they made it very much like Instagram now.
Oh, well, Instagram's owned by Facebook.
Fudge packing. Hold on. Here we go. Tweets and replies. Here we go. He's not going to answer you. Oh. You're an idiot dog who can't walk on from one thing to another.
Come on. You're an idiot. Hold on.
You're an idiot. All right, I got to find the thread here. What are you doing to my dog?
Try to pick him up.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the thread. So, owl found in 2020 Rockefeller Christmas tree could have been crushed by the New York Post. Me, that hideous tree should be crushed. The real Rockefeller Center tree. Why don't you come down here and say that to my face, buddy? So I write, I'll bring my chainsaw. Don't forget to wear your mask. So he writes. The tree writes me back, goes, "Yeah, sure, because trees have mouths. What are you, ignorant or something?"
So now you don't know where he's going with this,
right? So I write back with a GIF,
peanut butter,
GIF, and it's I go mouth checkmate, and it's a GIF of the tree from the Wizard of Oz, right? The Wizard of Oz with the "Are you saying my apples aren't what they should be? What do you think you're doing?" Right? So that was that, and then today he put a few tweets out. He's like, "Psst, no one knows this, but the White House Christmas tree is a total hoe. I usually don't gossip, but everyone's been trash talking me lately, so I figure why the fuck not." So I wrote, "Did you get her in the knot hole?"
Oh,
waka waka.
Wow.
And then he goes, "I'm so alone. Seriously, they got this whole goddamn plaza corned off. Won't let anyone come within 200 feet, and they took the owl away 2 days ago already." So I go, "Any homeless people you could talk to?" He goes, "LOL. Well, technically, I'm homeless if you think about it."
That is true. I can't believe you're in this Twitter war with the Rockefeller Christmas tree.
Let's see. So
better than OJ.
So then, OJ blocked me, I think. Hello, Twitterverse. He writes, "Did you know that the Norway spruce, the type of tree in Rockefeller Center, can live upwards of 9,000 years? Which means that when all you haters die, I'll just laugh and laugh and laugh." I go, "Dude, you already died."
You're just bringing the facts to him, aren't you?
So somebody named Chris Knight writes, "I hate to fail your good humor, but since you've been uprooted, Owl will probably outlive you." He goes, "At least when I die, they'll reuse me for bowling alley lanes. True story. Whereas you'll just become worm food." I think I wrote back to that.
Personal. Snoopy, what do you want?
He wants to be loved, apparently. Check your roots. Your circle of life has a sinkhole.
Wow.
Somebody goes, "You got a lot of balls, dude." This guy's a rough tree, man. We don't fuck with him. So yeah, I'm having a war. I'm at war with a tree. So
that is fantastic.
That's pretty funny.
Well, you've had a fun-filled couple of weeks then. Are you going to throw up?
No, he's resting. He's resting on your stomach shelf.
Nobody's hiccuping.
So what? He hiccups. He's had a little booze. He might have eaten a little soap before, so if a bubble pops out of his mouth.
Or his ass.
Don't be shocked. It might smell good, though. Snoopy, what are you doing? Larry's here. You leave me? What the fuck? Anyway, so getting back to the whole election night thing, there's a lot of shenanigans going on. I don't want to get too political in this episode, but apparently there's been some problems with the Dominion software and a lot of voter fraud. Of course, we're called conspiracy theorists, but
Of course.
But if you really look at it, I mean, coming from someone who does work for the post office, when they have mountains of ballots that were not handled. Now, I know when those ballots come in, what they go through in the post office.
Okay.
They get dumped into a giant hamper.
Like all the other mail.
And they get bent, they get folded, they get, and they're envelopes. So, they just get piled upon these giant hampers. Those giant hampers then get unloaded into a machine where they're twisted and turned and handled. And these unhandled ballots, which when you do a mail-in ballot, they have to be folded to get into the envelope.
Yeah, and we're not talking an absentee, because an absentee ballot goes a different route.
I'm not 100% sure. But, however, these unhandled ballots, these pristine ballots, you could tell never went through the mail system.
Yeah.
They were somewhat like the magic bullet theory of, how the pristine bullet ended up on JFK's stretcher, and they found it in perfect condition after it went through how many bones, So these pristine ballots, a lot of them were never voted down ballot. You know what that means, correct? Nope. So when you vote down ballot, when you vote, let's say, Donald J. Trump, and then you vote Republican straight down the ballot.
Yeah.
So you vote down ballot, none of these are just, we have time. We don't have time. Joe Biden next. Joe Biden next. Joe Biden next. When all these other Republican
so in other words, these ones that were found or whatever
just had Joe Biden circled, nothing else.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
No one would just vote for that.
Exactly. You would vote down
That's
ballot.
Yeah, exactly.
The other so that's an anomaly right there. That's a statistical impossibility. Another statistical impossibility is that when 4:00 in the morning, when a couple of 100,000 votes are just found.
Well, that's when he called me. He called me that morning.
Right.
He was very upset. I mean, as you heard, the cleaning lady came in because you heard the vacuum in the background, which worked very hard to get to. But
housekeeping.
He was very distraught.
No, Mr. Trump not home.
He was very distraught. A little drunk.
He sounded a little drunk, and he doesn't drink.
A little drunk, and he found your phone, which I'm still curious where you were.
Let's just say I found. Really, I'm not at liberty to tell.
Okay.
I was hanging out with Scott Baio.
Oh, okay.
And a few of the other cast of Happy Days.
Okay, really? Interesting.
Well, Scott Baio and Henry Winkler really don't talk anymore.
Probably not.
Henry Winkler's a big liberal.
Yes.
Erin Moran is dead.
This is true.
And so is pretty much the rest of the cast.
I think the rest of the cast, career and
exception
lives.
of, I think, Don Most.
Yes.
Ralph Mouth. And
formerly known as Donnie Most.
Donnie Most, formerly. Yes. And Potsy, unheard of, unaware. We were talking a little bit about Nicole Eggert. And
Psycho.
Yeah, she was a bit of a nutcase. A little boil bunny action going on.
Before I forget, I do need to make a programming note. Due to obvious circumstances, we were not able to interview Alex Trebek. I was really looking forward to that, but timing just wasn't of the essence.
Who is no longer with us for 500? Shuck it, Trebek.
Ding.
Yeah, Sean Connery and Alex Trebek.
They're up there. I can only imagine what that front gate looked like.
Beat you to heaven too, you son of a bitch. The penis mightier. Snoopy, what are you doing? I'm resting. Snoopy. My dog Snoopy is resting on Larry's stomach shelf.
Yeah, well, I did go to the doctor.
And when do you do?
Basically, call me fat. He didn't call me fat, but he looked at me when he was asking all my all the questions. Do you wheeze? Do you snore yourself?
Are you diabetic?
Awake? No. Well, I don't think so. Even though I gave my blood, I haven't heard anything back yet, so I'm going to say no. But long story short, he just looks at me, and I don't have any of these problems. But he's like, and he looks at me and goes, "So you have none of these symptoms?" I'm like, I honestly don't have these symptoms.
You don't snore?
No, I told him I snore, but I don't wake myself up from snoring. So, especially not since I've been going to bed at a normal hour.
Can you get off Larry, please?
He's done.
He's passed out.
So, but I've been doing good. I have been watching Portions, and so far so good.
Okay, but
I'm not taking any advice from you.
Why?
Because I just don't want to.
Okay. So what? Are you down from what? 1 Whopper down from 2?
You know what? That's better than
No,
what
it's
I was
not.
doing. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. No Whoppers are better than what you're doing.
No, this is true, but I'm not going to. I can't stop cold turkey.
Why don't you just cook?
You don't understand the logic behind this.
No, I do understand the logic.
I have to fight the battle
from
within
home.
my.
You work. Think about how much money you will save on Grubhub and StubHub and UbHub and Uber Eats and DoorDash and Food Dash and Chinese guys dropping food off. Just cook. Go to the store. Get some chicken cutlet.
You think it's so easy.
It is easy.
It's really not, though.
Why?
Because I've never done it before.
I
Except
will go
for one time.
I will go with you.
So, no, I can shop.
So what are you talking about then? What you never done what before?
I just never cooked before, so it's hard for me to
You
start.
never cooked before?
Except for one time.
Except for one time
I said
when you
one
made
time.
No.
I said that.
You're a fucking
yes,
liar.
I just said.
You will never admit that.
You'll
admit
never,
what? Ever admit
I
that. You
cooked
did not
that
make
meal.
that
That's
chicken
really the
parmesan.
only meal I cooked.
You never made that chicken parmesan.
You know what? Whatever. Go to hell and die.
I am already working there.
But it's very difficult to start.
I could give you. I
on a regular basis.
I gave you the opportunity to have many meals, which is the 3 ingredients. Real simple: olive oil, sliced garlic, and chicken, grilled chicken. That's your main dish. Then on the side, you take a head of broccoli. Okay, you chop it up. You put French onion mix. French onion soup mix. Okay,
I'm listening.
And olive oil. Put it in a bag. Shake it up. Okay?
Shake it good.
Shake it up. Put that bag, empty the bag into a cookie sheet, spread it out, bake it. There's your side dish. Done. Why that's bacon? You cook the chicken cutlets. Grill them right in the pan with a little olive oil, a little garlic, a little seasoned salt. Done. That's your meal. It'll take you 45 minutes.
Again, you make it seem so simple to do because you do it all the time. I don't do it all the time, so I find it difficult.
Okay, get a cookbook.
That has nothing to do with it. Getting started. Do you not know me after all these times?
I do know you, and the only way and the only way you're going to change you is by getting off your caboose.
You're right,
and doing it.
You're right.
So do it.
At some point, I will
do it.
But for now, I got to fight the battles I can fight.
What battles?
Simple. Like I just said, portion control is first thing. So let me get that on, which I've been doing good.
But
about.
what battles?
Specifically
portion
control.
Portion control of what? Of
Hero to a roll. Again, 3 slices down to 1 slice. Yeah, it's not the perfect situation, but it's helping me start.
Is that what your doctor told you to do?
Listen to me.
I am listening to you.
I can't go from A to B. I got to go A to B to C to D.
You actually have to go A
and then I'll eventually get there. You're disturbing the dog.
A to B is the way to go. But you're going A to B in a very strange, not
I
straight
have
line.
to. It's the only way I can get myself to do this.
Okay.
Rome
You're still eating the wrong food, is what I'm saying.
I am aware of this. But at least I'm not eating much of it. As much of it as I was before. That's going to be a first battle. Yes, unfortunately I do. And I have lost a little bit of weight already.
How much?
It's only maybe a couple of pounds, but still, it's something.
Okay.
So,
I'm concerned.
Everyone should be, because I'll be dead in a couple of years otherwise.
I don't like that.
So, why? You get all my stuff then.
I'm not getting you. Let's be honest here. What are you giving me?
Well, they're mostly digital, though, because then you'll need my password. Oh, you'll get those.
I'm going to take your Funkos.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Incoming.
Shit, that helicopter's low. Tell the Wonton Mamas.
Woke him up.
Snoopy.
Go get it.
You're the laziest goddamn dog in the world. You know that? Sleeps 17 hours a day. And I'm just resting on Larry's stomach. All right, Larry. Just so you know, I'm going to put this out there so the interwebs know that I am here for you, and I will come to your apartment.
It's also a little bit of me not wanting you to be right.
Well, that's a dick move. Because you know what? When you're dead and I'm going to go over your fucking casket, I'm right. I was always right. You're wrong.
I'm sorry for your loss. I was correct. I'm sorry for your loss.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's a shame. He was so young. I'm sorry. fucking idiot. I told you I was right. You don't fucking listen ever. Fuck up my squad.
Oh. So, but it's the beginning, so we'll see what happens. I'm also going to get I got 3 5Ks I got to do.
No, real 5Ks or virtual 5Ks?
It's the same thing.
No.
Whether you're walking
Doing
or running
a 5K
it.
over the course of 7 months is not a 5K.
No, I'm doing it in one day. I just haven't done it yet.
I'm going to do it one day, just not now.
I ordered 3.
Why don't you walk around the block first?
I ordered 3 medals. They've arrived, but I haven't opened the packages yet because I won't open them.
That's not
until
how you
I do it.
That's not how you do a 5K.
No. I do the 5K by actually.
Look what you're doing in my wife's rug.
I can't see. I cannot see.
You're bunching up the rug with your moccasins. You fucking. What are you, a fucking Indian?
No.
Hey, how are you? Hey, how are
It's a
you?
little difficult to get down there.
No, but why are you wearing moccasins?
Because it's a little difficult to get down there.
But why not just get a pair of fucking Vans?
Because I like these.
But you look like you're about to go fucking kill a bunch of cowboys.
I don't think so.
What are
They're
these called?
comfortable.
What are they?
I don't know.
They're made like out of canvas with really bad stitching.
Well, no, they're old. No. That stitching, that fringe was like that when I
I
bought
know
it.
but it looks like something that Pocahontas would wear.
I mean, they're
You're like Chief sitting on your ass.
they're
That's what you.
they're boat. That was good. They're boat shoes.
Yes, and
What?
thank you, Long Island Improv. You like my glasses?
I do. Oh, wait a minute. These are the ones that you broke into to get?
I broke it. Yes, the ones that I
Yeah.
broke into. Yeah. Hi. My dog didn't recognize me the first day. What's up?
It's like Superman?
Yeah, I know, right? I still have to try getting used to him, but I can't read my cell phone anymore.
That's weird.
I could
You gotta find it first.
it's blurry here.
That is such a father. That is a dad look
No,
right
I did
there.
that just so
you got the glasses down at the tip of your nose.
But I'm saying, from here I could read it. I could read it from here.
Okay.
But from here,
Maybe you need bifocals.
no, they're progressives. I feel like I'm getting old. My wife thinks I'm pretty sexy.
What do you mean you feel like you're getting old?
Well, I'm still below 50.
Yeah.
No, I still am.
Yeah, like a stone's throw.
3.5 years.
50's the new 30.
Are you going to be there at my 50th birthday party?
I may not be there at my own 50th birthday
No,
party.
we know you're not going to be at your
So,
50th
yeah.
birthday party, but in 3 years, will you be there?
I don't know. You having a party? Will we be allowed to have parties?
Oh,
We'll still be in the Biden era.
I'm not on lockdown, so fuck Biden. I'm not. He's not my president.
I mean, you're only having 9 people for Thanksgiving, right?
no.
No. But you can't have. Well, you can have 10. Yes, you can
No.
have 10. How many people are you having?
I have a permission slip. It's called the Constitution, saying
I don't
I can have
know.
as many. I'm inviting strangers.
Aren't they weighing these turkeys when you buy them to make sure?
Fuck off. Cuomo could suck my. dick.
He's getting an Emmy. Can you believe that?
Seriously?
He's really getting an Emmy.
We're not getting an award for this podcast. I interviewed the fucking president, for Christ's sake. Okay?
Last week was the best episode we ever had.
I know. We still haven't seen any money.
No.
But this asshole, you should be killing your grandmothers. I know, it's a bad
I
one.
don't even know who that was supposed to be.
It's supposed to be
Cuomo?
Mario
Oh, okay.
Andrew.
Okay, yeah.
Did you see what I tweeted Andrew Cuomo?
I'm not on Twitter, remember?
Oh, yeah. I tweeted Andrew Cuomo a while back. I tweeted him. I go, let's see. Your brother's Fredo.
Oh, I think I did see
I
that.
go, your
yeah.
brother's Fredo. Your father's obviously Michael Corleone. I go, and you're not man enough to be Santino, so that makes you Connie, you pussy. I'm sure I'm on a watch list.
Probably.
So-
I mean, he's getting an Emmy because of how he handled the coronavirus
see
and
how
how he was able to transmit information over the television.
I was yelling at people. Did you see how he yelled at the reporter the other day? Cuomo.
No.
A reporter was asking him actual real questions about the schools being open or closed, and he was like, he was getting angry with Cuomo. So Cuomo goes, listen, don't talk to me like being obnoxious and condescending, and then immediately answered him with the most obnoxious and condescending answer. He's like, so shut up. He's like, stop talking. You're wrong. You're wrong.
He's trying to be Trump.
He's a dick.
Oh, he is.
I
He's
hate,
terrible.
and I will never call the Tappan Zee Bridge the Mario Cuomo Bridge ever. It's always the Tappan Zee Bridge. I got to get out of the state.
It's
my
rough.
wife and I are already discussing moving, so we might be Skyping these in the future.
Oh, man.
So it's either going to be Texas,
Tejas?
Pennsylvania, probably,
Yeah.
depending. and maybe Tennessee. I don't know.
I can't see you guys in Texas.
Why?
I don't know.
All my exes live in Texas.
Do they?
All of my exes live in Texas. What are you doing?
He just registers.
Was that his stomach or yours?
That was me.
Jesus Christ. Well, I have to get out of New York. I can't live in this fucking state anymore. It's run by the Gestapo. If I have 10 people at my party, I'm going out and I'm finding 2 more people.
I'd be there, but me and my parents are having Thanksgiving together.
My parents and I.
And we're ordering out. So, because my parents are in the middle of redoing their kitchen, so we're getting Buckley's.
You're ordering turkey?
Oh no, we're getting turkey. Yeah,
okay.
From Buckley's.
You know what does actually a good turkey? My mother used to do this. Is Silver Star still open on Ocean Avenue? They actually do the whole turkey. They carve it and then put it back together. I don't know how the hell they do it, but it's amazing. It comes and looks like a full turkey. It looks like, and then you just go boop, and it falls apart.
No, no, I didn't know that. No, they're getting the meal from again being local.
My uncle's bartender at Buckley's,
and oh really? Like still?
I'm pretty sure he's still bartender.
Yeah. Won't be as sad as when we celebrated Thanksgiving. Me and my parents' Thanksgiving at the Orlando Airport bar.
It doesn't matter where you spend it; it's a matter with who you spend it.
It's really more about the meal.
This year. We actually, believe it or not, this year we actually only have my father-in-law.
Okay.
Only him. He's the only hymns.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're having actually some more people for dessert. So,
okay.
Some people are coming for dessert. Gotcha. Her cousins and their family.
Open door policy.
And probably my cousin.
Okay.
Jessica.
Okay.
So yeah, I might be coming close to the 10 number, but fuck him. I hope he gets AIDS.
Wow.
I hope he gets AIDS, then syphilis, and then I hope he gets corona. I hope he gets corona AIDS.
Junior has corona. See that?
Trump?
Yeah, Trump Jr. has it.
All right. You know what?
But did you see how it was reported by Yahoo?
Trump blood. It's fucking...
Did you see how Yahoo News reported it?
No, I don't listen to the news or watch news.
No. It was and Junior posted this. Former reality star's son gets coronavirus.
That's how they reported it?
Yeah, not president's son.
The media is so biased.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
so bad. And if this whole bullshit with the election. Hey, listen, my it comes down to this: if Biden wins, I just want it to be free and fair.
Agreed.
And I will live with a Biden presidency for the next 3.5 months, because in 3.5 months he's going to be an invalid, and Kamala is going to be the president.
He'll be dead.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, he'll be fucking eating applesauce for the rest of his fucking life through a fucking straw. Which is what they put this poor man through, is elder abuse. I'm sorry, but if we're supposed to be move on, let's be unity. Hey, fuck you, because before Trump even took office 4 years ago, it was impeach this, impeach that. No, resist, rebellion. We're at war. Blah 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 blah. And guess what? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Can you, like I said, can you imagine the work that could have been done these last 4 years if they would have focused on doing work?
We could have like Jetsons houses by now. Okay,
amazing.
We'd be colonizing Mars.
And again, as everyone says, if the roles were reversed, and like 200,000 ballots were found with Trump's,
they would have everyone's heads on nooses.
It would be.
This is ridiculous.
Hypocrisy.
It would be hypocrisy. Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
There's 2 squirrels on the wire outside. If Snoopy sees them,
banging?
we're fucked. Oh, their tails are wagging. But if Snoopy sees them, we're screwed. No. Snoopy. Snoopy. What's on the wire? There he's. You want to talk on the mic, Snoopy?
Yeah, can I? I want to say a word, okay? I just want to say a word. These goddamn squirrels come to my yard, and they make the poops on my yard. It's my yard, and I make the poops. Is that understood, Larry?
I understand wholeheartedly.
Okay. You make the poops in your house, I make the poops in my yard.
I do, and like you, I usually do it right in the middle of the floor.
That's disgusting.
Because a squirrel at my parents' house.
Did somebody say squirrel?
Chewed right through their light. Right through the wire.
Snoopy. What, the Christmas lights?
Yeah, on the outside.
Oh, see, now I have these lights hanging here. Should I be worried?
Maybe, because now they're starting to. But this squirrel also taunts the dog, taunts the cat.
He's
very
like,
much.
What's up, fuck bag?
Basically, yeah. Just looks in the window, gives him the bird.
Your mother.
Yeah. Say hi to your mother.
So, but getting back to hey, say hi to your mom for me. But getting back to the I don't understand how people could actually sit there and say that how they're not questioning. This seems a little fishy. Okay, like if you take one event, fine, but there's been a lot of one events that add up to what in my eyes, and I'm only one person, but I know millions of other people that agree with me. About
70 million people agree with
voter fraud and some sort of, let's say just call them shenanigans. Now, if you're so confident your candidate won,
then why are you worried about the recounts?
Then why are you worried about the recounts?
Exactly.
But now, I've done...
That is a fat squirrel coming up the block. Holy cow.
That fat bastard's been driving me nuts. I'm going to kick
That is a fat squirrel.
See that son of a bitch? That son of a bitch, that's his nest. See that nest? That's not bird
that
nest.
is a nest.
That's a squirrel nest. I kicked their ass.
It's a nest.
Snoopy, see him?
That son of a bitch. I'll get that son of a bitch every day. I bark at him. He fall out the tree one day, I'm going to kill him.
Well, he's not going to move fast.
I'm going to kill that bastard.
Snoopy, you're very angry. Does anyone else have conversations with their dog?
I do.
And
I
have
talk all the time
but
with
does he have
my
a
dog.
voice?
No.
We thought long and hard on what voice Snoopy should have. Joey wanted him to have a British voice, but I can't do that. So,
don't blow in my ears, you fat bastard.
Snoopy, that's my friend. Stop it.
You blew in my ear. I'll shit right on him.
Speaking of British voice, I am all about British comedy right now.
I know. I saw that on your.
Oh my
your
God,
Instagram.
I love it.
But wait, now this whole Dominion software, the Canadian software
We weren't going to be.
We're not. Well, I got to get this thought out of my head.
Okay,
then
fair
we
enough.
move on. This Dominion software, the Canadian
That's
software.
Canadian?
It's Canadian software created in Canada.
Didn't the Canadians tweet, "Oh, we do all our stuff still"?
Yes, but it was created in
okay.
Canada. It somehow gets routed to servers in Venezuela. Where that socialist country, yeah. Then gets somehow counted in Germany.
Oh, okay.
And then somehow ends up in Barcelona. I don't know exactly the exact path, but can we talk about foreign interference? 4 countries? Okay. Quiet. Secondly, I was reading an article and I was listening to one of Trump's lawyers, Sidney Powell. Now, they're like, well, there's no evidence. Well, guess what? They don't need to show me evidence. They need to show the court's evidence.
Yeah.
Okay? And she said something which was very interesting. And I don't think it should be ignored. Now, the creator, one of the creators of Dominion, was a tweet or a text message.
Step down or something?
No, a tweet or a text message that said something to the effect of, Trump's not going to win. We're not going to let that happen. And then there was another one that said to the effect of, I have the ability to. The software has the ability to change 1 million votes or something like that without the people knowing.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, this was some either internal memo or something, whatever. So, but regardless, so this is the theory that's going around by I think one of Trump's lawyers, Sidney Powell, who, if you ever seen her, does not look like she should be fucked with. Okay, I believe she's the Kraken. She said, and I'm paraphrasing here. She said that in the states where there was a 1% margin between Trump and Biden, that the votes could be flipped from Trump to Biden, giving him, I guess, a 2% lead. That's correct math. The problem was, in all these states that he was leading, that they were using this software, he was leading by such a large margin, Trump was, that it fucked up the algorithm.
Okay.
The algorithm was shutting itself down because it wasn't able to flip what they wanted. That's why, if you notice in certain states, Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, I believe, I want to say Washington, Wisconsin, and Michigan, they stopped counting.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They completely stopped counting. Why? Well, their theory is they stopped counting because the algorithm was shutting itself down. The software wasn't working to do the flip. They had to come up with ballots. I'm sorry, but that, in my eyes, is plausible.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay? And then you add in all these hundreds of thousand pristine ballots, okay? The fact that in Detroit, they were boarding up the polling centers so people couldn't watch them count. They were not letting Republican pollsters observe. They said, oh, fine. They were moving the wall the line 6 feet forward so they could view closer. But then they were moving the counters 6 feet further away, so it was doing nothing. Then in Philly, you had and my friend is he works for Newsmax. That's a right-wing conspiracy theories channel. Okay, all right, eat me. He works for Newsmax. He was in Philly. He actually witnessed it. He got banned off Twitter because they pulled one of those James Woods where if you don't remove this tweet, you won't be able to get in your account. It had over over a million like likes or whatever, and it was retweeted by Eric Trump. What he witnessed, and I was trying to spread the word. There was signs up next to the doors with all Biden and everything downvoted. Right next to the polling doors. You can't do that. It has to be 100 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there was people online going around showing them how they had to fill out a ballot, and all the Republicans were blurred out, but only Biden's stuff and crew was clear. Then they had people. Are you sure that's who you want to vote for? I mean, again, one thing by itself, okay, I could dismiss. But when all these things adds up, something's not right. Like I said, if Biden wins, fine. He's my president for 4 years. I might not like him. I might not like his policies, but he's my president. And it looks like every president before, including the terrorist, I will respect them.
You talking about Jimmy Carter?
Yes, Jimmy Carter. No, I'm talking about Hussein.
Yes.
Okay, and how could you say that? I don't like him. I think he was horrible for America.
Can you vote for him?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I could have sworn you did. Okay.
No.
All right, I'm sorry.
Those last 3 elections, I voted for me, and Adam Carolla. Okay?
And folks, that is the God honest truth.
I got 4 votes.
No, because you're allowed to write in. So
yeah, I wrote
4
in.
votes.
Yeah, my wife voted for me.
Are you sure?
She told me.
Okay.
And 2 of my friends voted for me. No, one of my friends. So that was 4. No, 4. Yeah, 2 of my friends and me. Yeah, so I got 4. And then the last one I voted for. I voted for Trump. Mm-hmm. Trump. Adam Carolla, me.
Okay.
And going back.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, oh, you're just a Republican. No, I'm independent. I voted for Clinton, the first one. Okay, the first Clinton.
You're that old?
That was my first.
Holy
that was my first.
Shit. Which one? The first or second?
The first Clinton. His first thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, look. All joking aside, we're only like 6 years apart.
That's a whole election.
No, that is a whole. That's a whole 2 terms. That's scary.
I'm 46. You're 40.
No, I know. I'm just saying. So. My first presidential election was 2000.
I'm sorry. I voted for Clinton. Which one did Ross Perot?
No, that was the first one because it was.
So I'm sorry. I voted for Ross Perot, then I voted for Clinton.
How am I doing?
Can I finish? Can I finish? See these charts? I'm not going to take any salary. Okay.
Closest
if he's bothering you, just take him off.
No, this is very adorable. I like this.
He's fucking pissing me off because he was all over me. Now that you're here.
2.
Well, they're not going to press
3.
Don't press me, you bastards.
4.
I'm going to peep on you.
Okay, so that's enough election talk. Let's talk about my weekend.
Sure, let's talk about your weekend.
Do you mind if we dance with the old dates? No. Did you have something you wanted to?
Absolutely. No, it's the doctor. I'm
concerned,
ill.
Larry. I'm concerned about your health.
I might be dead soon. That's pretty much about it. I'm getting a new couch.
No, I'm getting a new couch. I actually got a new chair in my basement. I got rid of that stupid leather love seat.
Oh, I like.
And I got the oversized recliner.
I gotta check that out.
It's funny because when I lean back in it, my feet don't touch the ground.
There you go.
And I'm 6 feet tall. Okay, I feel like that. Like when you go to Ocean City and they get that giant Adirondack chair on the beach. That's what I feel like. But it's great because it reclines. It's all electric.
Nice.
And
is there a USB port on it anywhere to charge?
Not on that, but I actually am getting. I'll show you. We got some coffee tables, not coffee tables, end tables in our living room that my wife bought. Mm-hmm. She's getting me a third one to go down there, and it's got a.
My dad has one like that. Yeah,
it's not big.
Yeah, nothing major. No, other than that, really, like I said, TV wise, I've been obsessed with British comedy, and like I feel like the Brits. As much as I love this country, of course.
What show in particular, may I ask?
Well, now I've been watching
The Out of Towners.
No. I've been watching on YouTube. It's called 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. It's like a game show format, but with celebrities.
You really need to go outside.
No. Why?
Because you are really, really losing your mind.
No, it's the show is so funny, but the thing is, the Brits over there, their humor is very different than ours.
Yeah, have you watched Monty Python?
And no, but
I could lend you the Blu-ray. Oh wait, you don't have a Blu-ray player.
Yeah, I do. I got 2 of them:
You don't have discs.
a PS4 and an Xbox One.
By the way, thank you for coming over and solving my problem.
No
Here's
problem.
the other problem now.
Oh.
I can't find a goddamn a smart Blu-ray player that's like less than $200, and I
Really?
refuse to pay for a
Well, it's
Sony.
'cause you're so goddamn cheap.
No, because the problem is
You don't want them to use the PlayStation.
No, the Sony one that I had on the big TV in there, it was anytime I went to access Netflix,
Yeah.
it was giving me. And I've heard for some reason there is a patch inside. Sony has some sort of. I called up. I found this out through the internet and all this other shit.
In between your porn searches.
You know what? That's just rude. It's rude, and I don't respect it. Yes. There's a patch where Sony does not. Like it doesn't they have some sort of something in their software that fucks up the smart
And they haven't
Blu-rays.
updated it?
They refuse to update it. No, it's like they refuse to do it. There's something between Sony and Netflix or so I always have a problem on that thing. So part of me is like just buy the exact same Blu-ray player. What are the odds that both are broken?
Yeah.
Or it could be I maybe I should try and plug that in somewhere else. I don't know. But from what we figured out when you were over here was that Blu-ray player is shot.
I think it's just a Blu-ray, yeah.
So but I was looking at on PC Richard and Best Buy and all these other websites, and it's either $69 for that one or another one, or $249. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, and I don't want to just go out and get another TV. Now I have Netflix on that television,
Okay.
but it needs some sort of software update, and I can't update it.
Why?
It won't let me. I'll show you when we're done.
Okay.
Larry, I went through every troubleshooting. I cannot update this anyway. It refuses to update.
You might be able to get Black Friday's coming up. First of all,
Why's it gotta be Black Friday? You
because
fucking racist.
I roll like that.
You're racist. Here's to no one getting trampled on Black Friday. Oh wait, Rona. Sorry.
We're good.
What's gonna happen with that? When I see the first store open at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning and 900 people walk in with masks, I'm ripping my mask off. I'm going to a restaurant. I'm going, fuck you.
Basically. No, because Black Friday deals are going on now, so I'm sure you can find something cheap. Not only that, like another Roku stick or something. I'm sure it'll be dirt cheap.
I was thinking about putting the Roku back here and getting a new one for the.
I agree with you on that. I'm going to be generous to you right now.
But I don't want to. You don't have to. You've given me so much.
No. When
Am
I got
getting the
Fios,
Budio?
What?
Am I getting the Budio?
No, because you'll try and eat it.
Most likely, yes.
And it's made out of styrofoam.
No,
you would just eat it out of
do you know what I would do with
spite.
that? Do you know what I would do with that? I would put a bowl of cereal in the middle of the Budio, okay, and then eat the bowl
That's
of
a
cereal while I'm in a bathtub.
That's a $400 Budio. So, I should burn it over today. I guess next time we record.
All right.
When I got Fios, I for free was able to get their Fios streaming box. It's basically
Like
Verizon's
like a Fire Stick?
Roku.
Okay.
But it's a small box. I have no use for it because I have all the streaming devices already. I will give you.
So what is it, an external thing?
It's external, but it's
okay.
4K.
Okay.
So it's most up to
I don't
date.
need a 4K TV though.
You don't need one. You should get one, you cheap bastard.
No,
but
I have. Wait a second. I have 3 great working televisions. Okay,
and even 4K.
No, I bought them before 4K.
Then they're not great.
But wait, let me finish. No. Follow my logic here, dick nose. Okay, because why am I going to my oldest TV is the 60-inch in the front room. Okay, in the living room.
Okay.
When that goes, and that's 11 years old.
Oh my God! You have an 11-year-old television?
No, it's 9 years old.
Anything over 7 is too old.
You didn't know that until I told you that.
Oh no, I know it's not 4K. Trust me, it drives me nuts.
I know it's not 4K.
Yeah.
When that TV eventually goes,
I'll make sure it goes tonight.
No, don't touch my television, dude. I'll fuck you up. Listen, when that TV eventually goes, okay, that will be replaced with a 4K television.
I feel bad for you children. They're so dirt cheap right now, 4K TVs.
Oh my god! But why am I going to replace a TV that does?
Because you just should.
No, I should not.
Trust me.
I have a mortgage. I have.
Oh please.
No,
wow.
please.
I have a rent. I have rent.
Larry, you really want to go down this fucking route? Because I'll lay out my fucking bills to you. You could suck my fucking hairy ball sack, okay? I have to fucking pay off this fucking. I have $41,000 left to pay off this fucking kitchen, okay?
I just get a hot plate.
Why don't you suck my dick? Okay? I got a mortgage. I got 2 car payments, okay? I got kids that need shit.
They could use the 4K television.
No, they don't.
They should not live in a world where the resolution is not 2134 by 3129.
They don't know.
That's what's sad.
You are an irresponsible.
That's what's sad. They don't know.
An irresponsible shopper.
You've seen my television, right?
Yes.
You've seen it in action.
You're a single man who has
Isn't it
no
beautiful?
fucking. You're a single man who has no dependents. Okay, and all you have is your fucking rent and whatever you spend your crap on. Okay, that's it. I have other expenses. When my TV goes, I will buy a new television.
A wise man once said,
"You're an asshole." That's what the wise man once said.
Wise man once said that of all things in life, if you have nothing, you should at least have an up-to-date television.
No one ever said that.
No, someone somewhere said it somewhere.
No. Larry Mormon said that to himself in his mirror.
I'm flabbergasted. But in any event,
hey,
I will
fuck
still.
You.
I will
fuck you.
still.
You know what?
Now,
You're a Biden supporter. There, I said it.
I support my president.
You're a Biden supporter.
All right, now you son be heavy.
You liked Hillary.
All right, come on.
What's he doing?
He's just heavy.
He's heavy. He's 9 pounds.
That worked. You just needed a shift.
Snoopy, come on.
No, he's
Get
good.
off Larry.
He's good.
Leave him alone.
He's good.
Leave him alone. Get off.
His little leg.
That's his tail. That's his asshole. You just fingered him. Now you're married. It's the most action you've gotten.
So yeah, I will gift you my Verizon
now, how
streaming
does that?
box.
It just plugs into a USB?
It's just like Dad. It is just like a Roku, and you just plug it in through HDMI. You plug the other end into a power outlet.
So
and Viola,
voila.
you have.
Voila. Wait a second. Were you being funny there?
You don't get the reference?
No.
Kelly Bundy.
Oh, okay. Viola.
Yeah.
All right. So the Roku that I have in the living room,
Yeah.
I'm going to bring here.
Which is perfectly fine because this is a shit television and that's a shit Roku.
It's not shit television.
So, you can't update Netflix.
There's a problem. I'm so angry with you right now.
I know you are. Folks, I really wish this was video because honestly, we were having fun in the beginning. And as soon as I mentioned or I went boo-hoo about the mortgage, he flipped. His switch flipped. And I really, for a second.
It's a Toshiba.
Yeah, well, there's your problem. Hey, first of all, made in Japan? What are you talking about, Doc? All the best stuff's made in Japan.
Marty. There's that heavy word again.
See, it's Verizon. So it'll work.
No, that's Fios.
Oh. I don't have Fios TV.
My Fios box isn't on.
Wait, you don't get Netflix through the Fios box?
No.
No, I'm not trying to be funny on that. I thought
I might. I don't know.
I thought you could.
Let's see. Oh no. See now this is the Netflix.
All right, that's how old Netflix is. It's still that logo.
Look.
That's your problem right there.
Watch. I go more details.
Yeah.
Right.
This television is old as shit. Okay, that makes sense.
You are so mean. You are so mean. So now network information, now device information. That's what I get.
Oh, see, here's your problem right there. You're running 01.00.13/2013.2.3. So that was updated twice in 2013.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Since. I can't. There's no way to freaking update it. There's nothing I could do here.
In all honesty, it could be. How old is that TV?
5 years old.
It could be outdated.
6 years old.
It could be outdated. Let me see the remote. Give me the remote.
You're mean. We should do this after. It's bad pod.
Mean, you're mean. But no, in all honesty, though, maybe you might be able to get through the Fios box.
Oh, yeah, well, that I got to check. So,
maybe I won't give you the streaming box then. You eat my ass.
No. Probably peanuts and shit back there. So now, wait. See where it said I connected to Netflix.help? It says you need a software patch.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and find.
Can't find it. What do you want to try to do? Oh, okay.
Isn't there an updates thing on here?
Anyway, we'll do this after.
All right.
So I had a weekend.
Yeah, what happened with the week? I didn't realize you went away. In fact.
Yeah. Now, for some reason or another, my wife and I, our anniversary is in August. For some reason or another, the last couple of years, we've been going away in like November because our anniversary is actually Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It usually falls around Labor Day weekend. So it's hard to get away that weekend.
I'm listening, yeah.
So when I was a carrier, I used to have, I have to wait for my weekend off.
Yes.
But now I have weekends off as a mail handler. So push came to shove with all the stuff going on in the world. We didn't have time to do anything. So
You're talking about Corona.
With the Rona and, everything else. So we basically, last year we went away in August. And we had to leave a day early because my son got sick.
I remember that.
Fucking
actually,
cock blocker.
I think, in fact, folks, let's go back in time when you
It
probably
literally
discussed about
it was literally a year ago this weekend. Okay, it was November 21st.
Oh, really?
So, lo and behold, last weekend we go out to eat. We pull into the parking lot. My son opens up the door of the car, throws up all over the street. I'm like, oh God, thank God it wasn't next weekend. So this year, what's Samba?
I don't know, but if you would have mentioned it, people wouldn't have realized I'm still playing with this.
Oh. So this year, my wife and I decided to go out to the North Fork of Long Island. We just did an overnight to this place. It's, Greenport, Orient Point.
Orient Point,
where we catch the ferry to Connecticut. We go there often. That's like when we were dating, we went there. We'd have day trips there. We'd have overnight trips there. She likes a bed and breakfast out there. Unfortunately, it was booked. This whole weekend was booked. So we decided to just get this motel called the Sunset Motel. Very nice, very clean motel. Old school, but it's literally right on the Long Island Sound. I'm like, you walk down the stairs from your room and the water's right there.
Oh, beautiful.
It's really cool. We were actually there's 18 rooms. We were room 16. The only other guests were in room 17. Now I'm trying to think of the logic that the nice little, I think, German lady who owns the place, she goes, oh, there's only one guest. They're very quiet, and I think they're right next to you. And I'm like, why would you do that? I'm like, why would you put guests right next to each other? And the only reason I could think of is for when you have to clean up the room, that they're right there next to each other.
Okay, I got you.
That's the only reason I could think of. So we got there about 2 o'clock. We did some shopping early and we checked in, whatever, and we just kind of hung out. Mm-hmm. There's a restaurant now. Last time we stayed at this hotel was 11 years ago. Okay,
oh, wow.
or 10 years ago. My daughter was we actually brought my daughter. She was a baby. She was still in like the pack and play,
Okay, yeah.
But right down the road is a hotel called the Soundview Hotel. Okay. What?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's I think the garbage can just fell over. It's getting windy out there.
That's not thunder?
No.
Oh. Okay.
We were going to fire pit tonight, but I don't think that's happening.
I think someone passed gas.
That was me.
Ugh.
Snoopy, get off of him.
So you were saying?
So, right down the road is a hotel called the Soundview Hotel. Attached to it is the Soundview Restaurant.
Makes sense.
That was 10 years ago.
Okay.
Originally, we stayed at the Soundview Hotel.
Okay.
But that's right on the road. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, when you're there, we had 2 nights there. Okay? We were there, and all you heard was because it's on the same road where the ferry from Orient Point gets off, and there's only one road in, one road out. So it's like, because truck. Yeah. So I'm like this. I'm a light sleeper to begin with. So I remember 11 years ago, we had me, my wife, and my Juliana, who was a baby. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't fucking sleep here another night. So, but we went and ate dinner that night at this restaurant called the Soundview. Steaks, chops, chicken, seafood, Yummy. Very good. So that second night we were supposed to stay at the Soundview. I said, listen, we have to cancel our trip. I have to, because we just couldn't sleep in there. It was so close. So we knew down the road there was a Sunset Motel which had vacancies.
Okay.
So we booked a night there. Got our money back. The lady was nice. Not realizing, I believe they were the same owners. So I lied to them, and so.
Oh, we're out of here. They'll never realize. Oh crap.
Oh, look who it is. I thought you were going home. You want blankets? No, sorry. Fuck you. No soap either. Toilet paper? Wipe your own ass. So, but that was 11 years ago. Now, fast forward. Now, we've gone to the East End many, many times, but never stayed back at these two hotels.
I've ever been out there.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's like wine country and shit. But
Still,
I'm not a wine drinker, but there's a lot of antique shops out there and shit. And but there's this bookstore that's right by the train. It's called Off the Tracks or whatever. And every time I go there, the guy's got like every book I'm looking for. And like he knows me by face now. He's like, hey, well, I'm like, he's like, I know what you're looking for. And I have like a list of books. And, I'll give him the list and we'll go like shop. My wife sits in the car and I just fucking sit there and go all through stacks of books. I like to read. Eat me. So he was unfortunately closed this weekend. So we stayed at the Sunset Motel. The lady did not recognize us from 11 years ago.
Now, this was just you and your wife.
Just me and my wife,
All
no
right.
kids.
All right.
But she's like, let's go eat at the Soundview.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to Yelp, Google the Soundview, and I can't find it. And I'm like, it's just coming up at the hotel. And I'm like, so we just happened to drive past it, and it's now called the Halyard, which I believe is a nautical term.
Oh, okay.
But the reason why we like this restaurant is the waves literally crash up against the side of the building.
Oh, my God, that'd be so annoying.
Oh, well, the first time it happened when we ate there 11 years ago, scared the shit out of us. But now they have a like a deck out in the back,
Okay.
so it doesn't hit the side of the
gotcha.
building anymore.
Okay.
But so we go and we're looking on the, we book a reservation, then we go back to the hotel and we're resting up, and I'm looking on my phone at the menu, and I hate everything on this menu, and I'm like,
What kind of food is it?
It was mostly seafood.
Okay.
But there's only certain seafood I like.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the prices and I'm like, wow, this is really, really expensive.
This is all the way out there.
But a lot of the town has become a little high end. Where it used
Bougie?
to be bourgeois.
Okay.
Very like, highfalutin.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, now I see there's like, okay, I'm like, all right, I get the shrimp cocktail for an appetizer, and then I'm looking at the entrees, and they only had about 10. The cheapest thing was a bowl of cavatelli pasta with meat sauce.
Very basic.
Very basic.
I'm assuming.
With Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
$29.
Nice.
That's ridiculous.
How big of a serving, though?
I didn't get it.
Why? You're in a high-end restaurant.
Because I don't want to go and I could make my own pasta. And first of all, $29 for a bowl of pasta, you could suck my balls. That's way too high.
We're doing a lot of sucking and eating on this episode.
So, I see something. Now we get, first of all.
So we get back in the car and go to McDonald's.
No. So we were looking for other restaurants, but because of Cockhead Cuomo, a lot of places weren't taking reservations past 8 o'clock. We had a 7:30 at this
Because
restaurant.
Corona stops at
What?
8 o'clock. Corona stops at 10.
Corona stops at 10,
Yeah.
but you can't sit down at a restaurant after 8:30
Yeah.
apparently. So, so basically we were stuck going through. I tried finding other places. Other places closes at 5, closes at 8. This. So I'm like, fuck it, let's just go here. I'll find something. So
you go to the expensive place.
we go to the expensive place. and I
This
get-
must be killing you inside.
No, because I actually said to my wife, I said, you know what? I go, we're not poor. I go, let's enjoy ourselves this weekend. I go, let's just, you see something you want, let's just buy it.
Were you not here for the conversation we had about the televisions?
Again, I will buy electronics when needed. I don't need TVs. They work fine. They provide this. They provide their purpose. You fat fuck. I'm talking to you. Okay. When the TV finally
That
goes,
was rude.
When the
I'm
TV goes,
listening.
when the you're bouncing up and down. My dog feels like he's in one of those fucking exercise belt machines. Okay, you fucking. Usually, all you need is a fucking red hat.
All
You're
right.
good to go.
Okay. I'm
Listen,
fat. I get it.
I'm not thin.
I
okay?
get it.
So,
No, but I'm fat. I wish I wasn't thin.
well, I saw the picture from Verdi's wedding. I think it was.
Well, I was also out of the hospital after a couple of days.
For what?
That was the year I. Wait.
You had alcohol poisoning?
Yes. So
You're
I
serious?
stopped drinking. Yeah, at my cousin's wedding.
11/11/11. That's when Verdi got married.
10/10/10. First of all,
Same thing.
Verdi got married. That's what we did. I was so stupid.
Yeah, how did I get
Entrance.
fucking stuck with you? Jesus Christ.
you,
and that girl who I don't talk to who was on my Facebook for about a year.
What?
I don't remember her name.
How come are
Anyway.
you always stealing women at people's weddings?
I didn't
Oh, you
steal
were married
anything.
by
I
then.
wasn't stealing anybody.
Were you married already?
I had to walk down the aisle with her and you.
Well, first it was me. You came out, and we got confused, and then we
We
went
were
back and
very
we got the
progressive.
girl.
We were woke.
We were.
But what was I saying? Oh, so we sit. So I go to the waiter now. Oh, we sit down. The waitress goes. She goes. Due to COVID restrictions, we ask that when the waiter comes, you put your mask on.
Are you
I'm
kidding me?
I go, that's not happening. I said, she goes, excuse me. I go, that's not happening. I go,
That is ridiculous.
Show me where it says that in the mandate. She's like, well, I go, show me. I said, I know the stupid mandate says I have to walk through the restaurant, not get corona, but once I sit down, I'm okay. Yeah. Once I sit down, I can take my mask off. So she's like, well, if you can, that'd be great. So now I'm sitting there and I look at my wife and go, there's no fucking way I'm doing this.
So now you're spitting at the waiter every time.
Now I'm already hating this place. Okay, so I look and the waiter goes up to somebody else's table and the people at the table don't do it. The waiter go to somebody else's table. None of the customers do it. I go, I'm not doing it. So I go. My wife goes, I'm not doing it either. So that's right. Fucking find me, Cuomo. Find me. Come to my house. You won't get out alive.
Ooh,
I'll fucking bury you under my fucking stairs.
Threaten a political.
He's a dick
figure. He is
I hope he gets ass cancer.
He might.
I stick his Emmy
Nothing
right up.
But
Stick his Emmy right
up
up his fucking ass. So the waiter comes and I'm like, let me ask you a question. They have a pork belly meal. Now I love pork belly because pork belly is basically bacon. However,
yes,
pork belly is very cheap.
Okay, out here.
It's a cheap cut of meat.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not expensive. It's pig stomach, basically what it is. It's bacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bacon, pig, oink oink, police
right.
officer.
So it was pork belly. I forgot what the sides or accoutrements that came with it, but it was $34.
There you go.
And I'm like, I said to him, I go, let me ask you a question. I go, how big is the pork belly? I go, is it small with a giant plate around it? He goes, yeah. I go, thank you for your honesty. So I said, come back to me. So my wife gets the what was it? The braised
halibut
beef. What is it? The
a burger
braised rib, short ribs.
That was a braised rib.
Braised short rib. It's almost like it's shredded.
Braised so it's pulled pork.
No, it's short rib. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of short rib because I don't like the texture of the shred. The way it tastes almost like pot roast.
Okay.
Okay. It's like shredded, but I like pulled pork. Go figure. Yeah. I ended up getting the scallops, which I like scallops.
So basic.
That's basic. They were nice. There was 6 sea scallops. They were pretty
big. Were they big? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the bay scallops and the small ones. That was cheaper than the pork belly.
Yeah, it's a scallop. Yeah.
Yeah. So 6 scallops with.
So you ate more from your wallet than from your taste buds and your stomach.
No, I like scallops.
But you would have wanted the pork belly.
I would have, but when we go, when my wife and I go away, we always normally will get seafood.
Okay.
Like we got.
I accept this answer from you.
Yeah, no, we treat ourselves. We have some seafood.
Okay.
She was like, you know what? I like the ribs. I want to get the ribs. So I'm like, all right. So I was like, but the other choices were like monkfish, swordfish, which I hate. I don't like regular fillet of fish. I don't like any of those kinds of fish. There was the cavatelli, which I refused to pay $29 for pasta.
Sometimes food is just going to be expensive.
No, and then there was Long Island duck, which I like duck, but it can be gamey. I don't know if you've had
they were a bad team this year, but I don't think they need to be served.
No, shut up. Have you ever had duck?
I've never had pheasant on the glass, no.
On a glass?
Pheasant under glass.
I don't know what that is.
I never had duck.
What's pheasant on the glass?
It's, like...
Explain yourself, fucking...
You know when they serve something fancy, they have a lid on it? And here's tonight's dinner. And usually if it's under glass, it's like...
monkey brain
bougie.
soup.
And pheasant on the glass is just, some shit pigeon or something.
Random fact. I've never played Clue.
Really?
Never played.
I have.
Okay. So, I got the sea scallops. They were very good.
Okay.
Food was very good. I will admit that. Then we got dessert because the dessert place we called, although their website said they closed at 10, they closed at 8. And it was already 7:53, and I'm like, yeah, so we're getting dessert here because everything shuts down, and nothing's really out there at night. It's dead.
Oh no, it's
except for Greenport, they have some, but now everything's closed. Oh, you're done with Larry? Now you want hugs from me? So
you piece of shit.
Yeah, you son of a bitch! I'll break your head.
You want to say anything? No. No, we're actually not recording in my basement today. We're in the back room today.
We're in the sunroom, I guess.
This is the family room.
You know, your signage is upside down there on top of your window.
My signage is up.
Well, it's not upside down if you're looking at it from that angle.
No, it's not.
Because you're looking at it from upside down.
Oh no, it's not upside down. You ass.
Are you sure?
It's correct. What are you talking about? What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, it is correct. I thought it was.
Eyes checked.
I thought it was upside down. There next. I thought it was upside down this whole time.
So it is getting dark in here, though. I got to put a light on. So we get the bill, we paid, and as we're just sitting there bullshitting. A couple sit down next to us. That's right, next to us.
Was it family style?
No. It was at the table next to us. There was no social. There was social distancing.
You mean that they don't have a sign on one table?
No. All the tables were spread apart.
Okay.
And some of them, there's one area had a little plexiglass action to it, but they sat down, and the waitress, the server who sat us down, goes, according to COVID mandates, and the woman goes, you serious? And
this poor girl.
She walked away. And we looked at them and go, no one's doing it. She's like, I'm not doing that. And these were wearing, she had boat shoes on. The husband had boat shoes on.
Yeah.
Like you could, he had the only thing he was missing was the sweater around his neck.
Lovey.
Mitzi, did you lock the Jag? We parked next to some Honda. Hey, man, that's my Honda. Ooh, look, honey, new rich.
Westerners.
Look at the white trash. He's wearing Skechers and jeans. Gassed. That looked pretty nice.
That was actually a really good Thurston Howell
Thanks,
character.
Lovey.
Yeah.
They call it. They call it Locust Valley Lockjaw. Locust Valley, the town up north. Hey, dear, you have Locust Valley Lockjaw. What you looking at, dog?
Somebody's feeding me. I have not eaten.
Okay, Snoopy, I'll feed you after this. And then we went back to the hotel room. Put on a little Barry White. And, had some,
Really?
No, well, we just, we celebrate our anniversary.
Did you have to pay for that?
What did I have to pay for that?
Yeah.
Nothing. She's my wife.
Oh, with her. Okay, cool.
I don't know where she went.
All right. No.
I'm going antiquing.
She's with you.
And
She's
then,
antiquing.
actually, believe it or not, for the first time I can't even tell you, I actually fell asleep before midnight.
During?
No, not during. No, after the third time.
Oh, please. Don't even kid yourself.
After the second time.
I'll give you a second time.
And then once in the morning. Sunday morning's our jam. And then then we went for
weekend.
Yeah, we went for breakfast this morning, and then nice place. It's funny because 11 years ago we went to the same cafe. Okay. It was like almost like a it was like a coffee shop 11 years ago. Okay. And I remember there was a very it was like a Colombian or Nicaraguan
you just say a waiter.
She was part of the staff, and she goes, "Oh, I hold your baby," and my wife was very protective. I did they're like, no, and but
we don't want it sold.
And the funny thing, but now it was weird. No, let me finish because now is a place called Crazy Beans. That was the name of it. Louie Beans.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Louie Beans.
Crazy Beans. Food was fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I will go back here. But again, everything was. Plexiglassed off, and every booth was plexiglassed
very
off.
annoying. Yeah.
They sit us in a booth, and I don't know what was wrong with the table, but the table was like so low, it was touching our knees.
Oh, that's
weird. I go, I can't sit in this booth. So we moved from a booth. I said, can we move to a table? They're like, yeah. So we moved from our asses didn't touch the other table. They were already cleaning the booth. I was like, wow. I was like, so I got this I actually took a picture of it because it was like a breakfast wrap, a burrito.
Okay.
And they had this it was a little bit of they called it the Crazy Beans hot sauce. There was no beans in it, but it was
okay. Gotcha.
My wife got an omelet with this
Crazy Beans probably because of the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee was fantastic, and I always get iced coffee. I actually got hot coffee. It came in a giant mug. It was huge. I mean,
need to start drinking coffee.
You think you need to start drinking coffee?
I've never drank coffee before in my life.
Well, I have some iced coffee here.
I feel like I'm missing out on the life of a coffee drinker.
I like coffee, and I actually I've been trying to hint to my wife that I want a coffee ninja for Christmas. But after last year's fiasco, I don't think we're getting each other gifts.
Oops, someone's at the door.
Hello, everybody.
that means they're back. We'll be finishing up shortly. So,
Did they knock first?
who is it?
I thought I heard someone knock.
That was my ring that went off, right?
I don't know.
Press pause for a second. I might have to.
Do we have to kill somebody?
I might have to go shoot somebody. That was my, what do you call it? Juliana has an 8% battery.
All right. So we're
Sorry, my family came home.
Yeah, I don't even know where this break is going to be. So whatever.
That's right. Don't even break it.
Nope.
We had to pause for a second because they couldn't get in the house.
Yeah.
Can you please not make the dog nuts?
You're about to dip into the life of Frank Messina.
Oh yeah, everyone, welcome to my world. So we
So long story short, breakfast burrito you were talking about.
Oh yeah. So a couple walks in with their baby who was about almost the same age Juliana was.
Oh, okay.
And like, me and Stephanie, reminiscing. Cute little kid, and kid was waving to us, and it so happened it was their first time out here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh, good. I said, we explained it. We did that 11 years ago, but about 10 years ago, I was like, next time we come out here, don't bring your kids. I was like, so much better. I was like,
awesome.
And then we hit a few. We got some apple cider. We had a
nice.
nice little get together, getaway. Me and my wife and I, and then we came home today to Pandemonium, of course,
Nice.
and I'm actually off this week, so I'm excited.
Good for you.
I actually took off the whole week, so
Good.
Thanksgiving. Anyone, if you want to break my 10 mark, you come on over for Thanksgiving.
10 or under, folks.
10
I
or
will
over.
be here.
10 or over.
I will be here in the
Cuomo
front of the
can
house
suck
on
it.
Thanksgiving with a counter to make sure there's only 10 people at a time in the house.
you will walk away with buckshot in your ass. So. Sorry, Stephanie, you're not on mic, so no one can hear you. You want to come on mic to say that? So that was my beautiful wife, Stephanie, who was making fun of our
Former
daughter
guest co-host.
for breaking a glass. My daughter dropped a glass and it shattered off the granite countertop.
Oh yes, last time. Yeah.
That was
you were away.
I was
You were-
away,
yes,
right?
you were away in
right. I
DC.
was away in
Yes.
DC when that happened, and apparently I got the phone call that my wife's leg was slashed.
Yeah, oof.
But the pants didn't rip.
Which I still
The doctor apparently
Gracie Knoll situation.
couldn't even figure that out.
All right, let's wrap this up then.
So if you want to reach out to us, I really don't remember the links. So we're on the old Instagrams. You can email us at betterhalfpod1.
Just find us.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, at this point.
all three of you.
Whatever.
This is, by the way, episode 83.
Yes.
We have to schedule the very special episode, which I'm thinking might be episode 85
might be
or
live?
6. No, I don't want it to be live.
Okay.
We can't do a live episode like that.
We might.
Might what?
We might be able to do a live episode.
Of the very special episode?
Maybe.
That might be fun. If we could do
Yeah.
that three-way Skype or Zoom.
We possibly maybe could.
Well, then we have to talk with Anthony Rippo of the Retro Gamers podcast, infamous co-host,
I
who
think
was
I
with
wrinkled
us
up your
our last two?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, the last two.
we got to come up with an idea. So.
Well, like I said, I did have an inside scoop with
Oh, yeah,
Scott
yeah, yeah.
Baio and Henry
That's right,
Winkler.
yeah.
So, but there's plenty out there. There's some All in the Families. We got a little. I'm sure there's a few growing pains. Someone's got to feed the dog.
Okay, so let's wrap this up then.
It's about to get frosty in here.
All right, folks.
Wait. Let me
What?
finish.
No,
So,
yeah, okay.
so again,
I'm getting nervous.
No, don't be. No, stop it. You can, find us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/BetterHalfPodcast.
Are we starting a MeWe page?
Possibly, because I'm no longer accepting friend requests on Facebook. I'm actually down a friend. I don't know who it was, you chicken shit. Who?
The dog has to go out.
Yeah, he does.
Let me out.
Okay.
He's ignoring you, Larry.
Parlor. I couldn't do Parlor. The password is ridiculous.
I don't know
I have
what
to set
password
up.
problem you're having with, but I got on no problem, and I don't like the format of it. I
know
do like
MeWe.
MeWe because there's boobies.
Is there?
Oh, there's full nudity.
I didn't
on
know
it.
that.
Oh yeah, nudity.
Folks, find me on MeWe at More365.
Oh, yeah.
MOHR365.
I'm on it. I only got about 9 contacts. It's also once you start figuring it out, it's easier.
Yeah, of course.
But again, as opposed to the 870 I have on Facebook to the 9 I have on, it doesn't always not a lot to update.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's a marathon, right? So, but I'm no longer accepting friend requests on Facebook
Fair
or
enough.
the Twitter because it's all evil.
It is.
It's evil, evil, evil.
It is.
And then there's also
Evil.
Spreely, which
I heard about that one.
is not gaining any traction at all. So,
Yeah.
I like MeWe because it's apparently they don't track anything.
And they don't really censor too much, clearly.
Right, and they clearly don't censor anything. So, but once you just figure out the format, the more you do it, the
more you know.
Right, exactly, and that's one to grow on.
There you go.
Boing. All right, so catch us next time on the Better Half, episode 83.
Sure.
81, 82, 83, I think.
Yep.
Whatever. Just find us.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Share. Happy Thanksgiving. Love to eat turkey. Love to eat turkey. I love you. Love to eat turkey 'cause it's good.